So I'm up late tonight because I experienced a moment that triggered something from my childhood that now has my nervous system dysregulated in panic mode. It was something small, but it was big enough to my body to remember the panic I felt before and to recall that back to the forefront for me to be in awareness that it exists. So I jumped on TikTok and I'm watching videos. And there are countless videos of our son baby and Red Velvet brothers and sisters talking about how they were ridiculed and ostracized and called names from very young and made to feel inferior and unimportant and displaced and unwanted. Much like when you grow up as a black child in America, when you grow up as a mixed child in America, when you grow up as a woman in a patriarchal society, each are very unique to each group within themselves. So I take no fuel from either of them. I make no light of it. But what I realized as I was watching the videos and hearing the stories, it reminded me of when I was young. And as a child, I always had big calves. I was a tiny little thing, short, but I always had a little big butt, so a little big butt, and big calves. And the kids would make songs about my butt. They would call my legs thunder thighs. They would make me feel as though I was overweight for my age and I was very small. Even when I have been a size 5, I have been under the scrutiny of somebody feeling like some aspect of my body was not normal or should not look the way it looked based on my age and my size and my height. But when I look at these stories or listen to these stories about our son babies, red velvet babies, talk about being called fire crotches or asking them if under the hood is the same color and stuff like that, that is a little triggering to me. Because as a parent who loved and protected my children and still love and protect them today, even as adults, but in a different way, it literally makes me want to hug all of you. Because I understand being bullied. I understand being called names, being talked about. I understand people trying to make you feel unworthy because of how you look or how they wish you looked, or calling you names based on like your intelligence because of how you look. Like even today, I have people who will start to talk to me, and because I'm a thick chick, they don't realize how smart I am. I really am borderline genius. And the level of research that I love to do and love to learn, my recall is amazing. So I said all that to say I honor every last one of our son babies, every albino, every woman, every child, every man that has not been treated the best and been made to feel like they were less of a man. But I genuinely believe that we're coming into an awareness about our son babies and red velvets that we never knew. I never knew that y'all were facing such ridicule. I understood as a woman that people could be cruel. I understood as a black woman in America that people could be cruel. I've understood as a wife and now a divorcee that people can be cruel. But I never would have thought that I never would have thought, but it's my being hoping that someone who was considered to be anything other than melanated would be treated better. But I'm hoping that now that regardless of how many people think that this is not real and that, our son babies are not really melanated. They're melanated. You're melanated. You're important. You're amazing. All of you are unique. And I hope you embrace that. I hope that you know that you are loved beyond most understanding and that you're accepted. You are now being embraced by one of the most loving cultures that has ever existed. Melanated brown people, they love and they keep moving no matter what happens. You actually have a moment to breathe with us. I saw a video maybe 2 months ago where a guy said he was coming to America. I think he was an Indian gentleman, and I know you can find it somewhere on TikTok. He made a video and said his mother told him that if he's ever in trouble, to find a black lady. And what y'all have done is y'all have found the whole black culture that wants to stand with you, show up with you, listen to your stories, and also tell you our stories so that you can better understand how we have been through similar things, not to trauma bond, but to be able to understand that we really can see beyond just the niceties of hi and hello and laughs and giggles. We can literally embrace who you truly are and love you in the present and from afar. So I hope that this video is encouraging you to be your highest self. Now, what's funny is when I initially made the first video asking questions, I never introduced myself. So, hi, I am Othello. I am a intuitive counselor. I am your licensed massage therapist in Virginia and your healing bestie here on TikTok. So I wish you all of the love, unconditional love, all of the light, all of the excitement, the joy, the abundance, the prosperity, all of the creativity, and the highest light. I hope that all your mornings will be amazing and all your days will be full of joy and laughter. I hope that all the pains that come and reflect in your mind turn into a giggle because you have reached the point in your life where they no longer matter because the love that you have around you is overflowing. I look forward to talking to y'all soon. Peace.